Hiya crafters, Amy here, and I'm super excited to try out this new Artist Tack adhesive mini dot sheets. One of my fans had mentioned micro dots with their little fiddly dies recently, so I sought out the product. And this is what I found on Amazon. So I ordered it really quickly. This was at a really decent price point, and it has 25 sheets. And I thought, oh, I gotta give this a try. So I'm gonna see if it's the game changer that I'm hoping it is. So here I'm just taking a look at it this first time out of the packaging. I'm figuring out which side has the adhesive and which side is the top. It's probably hard to see in here, but there's tons of little mini micro dots across this sheet. So I am going to just take a little pen and write top, just so I know which side is which, because they're both kind of like a slick waxy paper and it's not really clear which side is which. So just doing myself a favor now to make sure I put whatever I'm trying to add stick to on the correct side of the paper. But basically the idea here is an adhesive option that hopefully I can use with my little delicate dies so that I don't need to always use liquid glue or like my Xyron sticker maker, which leaves the little sticky bits behind. So here what I'm doing, this is my box of pre-made panels. I have some hand watercolored. Basically, I'm trying to find a smattering of all different backgrounds with all different types of paper and textures, because I really want to try this stuff out and make sure that it sticks to all kinds. So that alcohol ink is on kind of like a slick poster board. I have, just a basic emboss so that it has a lot of bumpy texture, and then I have some watercolor paper, and then I want to find one with like regular just cardstock. So I want to kind of test it out for you guys. I cut down these panels with various different die cut edges. I have this altenew mix and match, which left those cool little dots poked out. And then I have my beloved stitched edge rectangle die. That deckled one is also in this set. But basically I'm just trial and error, guys. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm hoping it's going to be a game changer because I get pretty frustrated with liquid glue. So I'm trying to find in my sentiment book here very delicate dies, which are kind of a pain to put liquid glue behind because it always comes oozing out. So I'm trying to flip through my book here and find ones that are typically kind of a pain to adhere, and maybe are too big to even stick in my little sticker maker. So I'm just poking out the little bits here, and then I'm going to just kind of work through adding the adhesive to the back of these. Now these sheets just appear to be like a million little micro dots, and you just basically put your die cut, or you could even put like a full panel, or just whatever you're working on with your paper crafting, you just basically put it down on the sticky side and then basically burnish it. So you can see in the beginning here I have this bone folder. It's kind of a different shape. I'm testing that out, and then I realized I should probably burnish it on the back because I don't want to accidentally mar the pretty shiny side. So I'm just testing this out here, and at first inspection it's great. I mean, there's no little sticky strings like you get with the Xyron sticker maker. So this first one goes down a little bit rough. I think I wasn't quite gentle enough. You can see it kind of moves around a little bit on me. I did find when on the next ones, when I push it down, then it definitely became a lot more permanent. So I kind of wrinkled that a little bit just because I was kind of a little overzealous to begin with, but I assure you it did end up sticking down fine. Once you push it down, I think it's like other ones where it just kind of becomes permanent once you really press it, kind of like maybe tape runner and things like that. So that's the one on watercolor paper. And now I have this one. This is Darling. This is really delicate, and definitely a super pain. But I'm going to do the same thing. This is like a glitter cardstock of this delicate die cut. And then now I go right to the back and I'm burnishing it from that side. So I think moving forward, I'll always burnish it from the back, for one, because, that's the side that the sticky's on, and I don't want to kind of wrinkle or mar the pretty cardstock that I'm using with the die cut. So again, same thing, just pulling it off. And again, no sticky strings. So I'm getting more and more excited as I go here, guys, because I've never used this or anything like this. I have pretty much every other type of adhesive you can imagine. I have, tape runner and liquid glue, and I have the little mini Xyron sticker maker, and I have the sticker sheets that you can put on a full back of paper. But this concept was really appealing to me. So when somebody mentioned micro dots, I thought, hey, I need to see what this is and have this in my life, because this is potentially a game changer here. So I'm just kind of working through, I don't know if there's a way to kind of, other than looking at it, trying to remember maybe where you've already pulled the dots from, but they literally cover this entire sheet. So I feel like you can probably use the same area on the sheet more than once and still get enough adhesive. So like I said, you can't really see it on the screen, but when you are working with it in person, you can absolutely kind of turn your die cut in the light and see where it's got the micro dots on the back. You can see it. It's pretty evident. So if you've kind of used up an area on the sheet, then maybe just do it again on a different area that you haven't used up all the glue. But I could see this one sheet lasting quite a while, which is super fun and exciting. And I don't know if you saw there, I just used the stick or the smooth outer sheet of that paper just to really kind of press it down and burnish it with my hands onto the card base. That was just a way to kind of apply some pressure without using my hands, just in case there was any little residual sticky anywhere. So here I've kind of put the pieces together. I have these awesome sentiments. These are all from LDRS Creative, which is a small business in Michigan that I recently discovered, and they have really fun sentiments. I'm really excited about that. So I have a bunch of their sets. Basically, you get one sentiment stamp and then one coordinating die that works with all these sort of sets. Here you can kind of see the dots in that picture, or in that, whatever that recording. Wow. It's not a camera, guys. It's video footage. I'm not fully awake yet. Anyway, I used a bunch of those little sentiments from LDRS to kind of finish up the cards. This says, once it ever goes in focus, it says birthdays are for celebrating. So I have that on the inside. And I did also use the sticky back for that. And then I did go a little buck wild later on in the day when I was crafting, and I ended up using this on a full back of the panel, which with that particular dot one, it would be really helpful with the dot edge die, because then you don't have to have tape runner or something kind of sticking out through the little holes. That would be a perfect sort of panel to use with the adhesive. Now you can see here I didn't have that pressed down very well. I just kind of threw it in there, but once I applied that pressure, then it became permanent. And I did come back later and kind of rub my finger all over these just to see if they kind of got dried out and started to pop off, and I did not experience that. So overall, guys, I am really excited about this product. This is a bit of a game changer for me. So I will link it with the other products in the video description box below if you want to check out where I got it from. And I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye.